Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. Hope you guys are all doing well. We're going to see what you guys need to know right now. Keep in mind it's a general reading, okay? It could be past, present, or future. You will know best how this resonates for you and where it fits on your timeline. So let's see what's important right now. What do you guys need to know right now? What's the message? Let's see. The Ten of Cups, okay. The Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Cups at the bottom. Okay, so it looks like someone here is hurting right now. They're hurting right now. They're heartbroken right now about a family situation. Okay, this person, they can't defend themselves. Maybe that's why they're hurt about it. Okay. There's something that they're hurt about and they can't defend it. Okay, let's see what this is. Or they can't defend some sort of betrayal, possibly. Why is it Ten of Cups here? The Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I feel like, okay, so I just got done with my crime hour. And for some reason, I feel like this Page of Pentacles is a DNA test or a paternity test, okay? Because we do have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which could be a baby or a pregnancy. So there's someone here who might have gotten pregnant. There's something about a paternity test maybe. This person is hurt or they betrayed someone and they can't defend it. This person could be angry. They're angry about something. They want to take action, okay? Could be that. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see though. Why is it Three of Swords here? The Ten of Wands. Yeah, the Sun. I'm telling you, the Seven of Cups. This is definitely, okay, this is an illusion that someone created, all right? They've been confusing someone here. And this burden or this pain, this betrayal, this painful secret, I guess, this is weighing very heavy on someone. It's a burden that they've been carrying with them, maybe for a very long time. All right, but the Sun is here, which means that someone is getting exposed now, okay? What's the Seven of Wands reverse? The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's been a very long time, okay? This is giving me like a child that is older, all right? The Ace of Wands. The Six of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, something from the past. Something from the past, the Five of Pentacles. This could even have to do with like bad health. Okay, bad health. Like, I don't know, someone struggling to conceive, okay? Yeah, you know what this is giving me? The Tower. This is giving me a person, a feminine energy, okay? That maybe with a partner or with whoever they were in a relationship with, or maybe even like their husband, okay? They might have been struggling to conceive for a very long time. Like it just wasn't working, okay? Bad health. So this person might have thought that they are the problem or they can't conceive because of them. All right. So this person might have gone off and maybe betrayed them, okay? Betrayed their spouse here with a one-night stand or with some sort of, I don't know, some sort of sensual, sexual energy here, okay? And when they did that, they might have gotten pregnant. That's what this is giving me, okay? So maybe this is like I said, so they're struggling to conceive in the marriage, in the relationship. They think that maybe they can't conceive, okay, or it's something with them. So they're not using protection. This is like someone that's not on birth control because they think, well, with my husband, I can't get pregnant, so I'm not on birth control. And then they go off and have an affair, and whoops, they get pregnant. All right, that's what this is giving me. The Page of Pentacles is really giving me a paternity test. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. The Empress, pregnancy. The Empress is pregnant. The Empress is a mother. Okay. The Empress is a mother. Queen of Cups. Pregnancy. Maternity. Yeah. What's the Page of Pentacles? The Eight of Swords. Trapped. Someone feels trapped by a paternity test. Okay. That's really what I feel like it is. I'm sorry. I can't see it any other way. Okay. The Four of Pentacles. They're trying to hold on to this secret. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Now we have a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups here. So the Knight of Swords. This could even be someone that's like, I mean, the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, this could be someone else outside of them that maybe has this secret on them, okay? Or is like holding them. Maybe they feel like they're being held hostage with this secret. So this could be like blackmail. Is kind of what I'm getting. What's the Eight of Swords? Imprisonment. Yeah, it looks like blackmail. Okay. Is that what this is? What's the Devil? The Knight of Wands. Again, yeah, it's some sort of sensual energy, some sort of affair, maybe some sort of a cassette. Outdated thinking, replaying events over in your head. Okay, so somebody is stuck on a loop here. They're replaying something over and over in their mind, some sort of, or something about a recording maybe. A coffee cup. Meeting and conversing with a friend. So there's something here about a conversation that might have been recorded, with cassette being here, a recorded conversation. Passion in reverse, no passion. There's no passion. Or there's some sort of recording. I mean, it doesn't have to be about meeting and conversing with a friend, like you confiding in a friend. It could be somebody, or it's like, or yeah, that kind of, but like having a conversation about someone else and their friend. Hold on. Talking, yeah, text, calls, and emails. Sudden change, shocking news, and epiphany about a conversation. Okay, so this could be what I'm getting here is like, it's like a conversation between you and someone else where you are talking about whoever is hiding the paternity of a child, and maybe some like a friend of a friend. Okay, so it's kind of like someone having an affair with a friend, or someone having an affair with like someone's work colleague, or someone that they like, who the husband knows personally, something like that. That could have been a conversation that was had. I don't feel like the conversation here was about the paternity of the child, or because I feel like the woman is hiding the paternity to this day. To this day, no one knows who the father is, or somebody thinks that they're the father and they're not the father, okay? This conversation is more like talking about the wife possibly having had an affair with a certain person, but there's no actual connection there of that this might be the father of the child, okay? That's what I'm getting here. The Queen of Wands. So who's the Queen of Wands? Okay, is this the one that's hiding the paternity of their child? Maybe. Okay, we have a Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, but I don't feel like the Queen of Cups is the person. I feel like it signifies motherhood, being the mother. Okay. The Tower. No, the Queen of Wands is the one that's hiding the paternity of their child, I'm pretty sure. The Tower. Queen of Wands, who's the daddy? Who is really the daddy? The biological daddy, not the one that they've been playing pretend all these years. All right, who's the daddy, Queen of Wands? King of Wands. The King of Wands is the daddy. Seven of Swords, someone's been lying. Someone's been lying here, okay? What's the Tower? About some sort of money, giving and receiving something, unexpected income, okay? Official person, something that was given to an official person, okay? Some sort of money from an official person. Something being given to an official person. What is that? Don't tell me it's a paternity test. Marriage. They're married. Yeah. Or they were married when this happened. Okay. They were married while they had an affair and got pregnant by someone else. All right. Abundance. Money. Oh, you want to know what I feel like this is? Child support, okay? So this is like a Queen of Wands who gets pregnant and then hides the paternity of the child because they're getting child support from the husband or the ex-husband, okay? Take it how it resonates. Well, yeah, if it's child support and they're getting money, then obviously they're divorced now. So this Queen of Wands is getting child support from a man, and that man is not even the father. Well, scandalous, okay? What a scandal. What this person has been hiding for all these years. Yeah, that's a lot of child support you got to pay back one day, right? When the truth comes out, that's a lot of child support. Who knows how old this child is at this point, right? Can you imagine how much money this person would have to pay back? Oh yeah, that's a scandal, okay? So tell me more about this Three of Swords. Someone here is hurt, heartbroken about being a cheater. Yeah, Queen of Wands had an affair. They cheated, okay? They had an affair here. A third party. And they've been carrying the burden, okay? And the burden looks like, well, the child is not the burden. The child is not the burden. The secret surrounding the child is what weighs on them, okay? They don't want to fight about it, though. They didn't want to cause a fight. Okay, they didn't want to fight about it. So they didn't tell anyone. They didn't tell the King of Pentacles. So either the King of Pentacles is the biological dad, or it's the one that they've been lying to for all these years, that they're the dad when they're not the dad. Okay. Well, this baby, yes, King of Pentacles, this is your baby. Even though we've been trying for all these years and I could never get pregnant, but this one is yours, I swear. Right. A King of Swords in reverse. Okay, what's the truth coming out now? The Sun. That somebody did something risky here. Okay, they took a stupid leap of faith. They did something risky. The Four of Cups. They don't want to be rejected. They don't want to feel rejected. The Star, their wish fulfillment. Okay, so yeah, the Page of Cups. Okay, so it could be a Page of Cups child, right? So this Queen of Wands finally ends up getting pregnant after how many years of trying, I guess. And they didn't want to get rid of it because they wanted the child, even though they knew in their heart, deep down, that this child did not belong to this man. But they didn't want to tell them either, obviously, because, you know, they want to have their cake and eat it too, I guess. Okay. They didn't want anyone to find out that they stabbed someone in the back, right? They didn't want anyone to ever find out that the baby was from an affair. No, but it's still coming out anyways. The truth is now coming to light about their passion. The baby from passion, okay, that they had with their passionate affair. Now the truth is coming to light. They never wanted anyone to find out about this, okay? Well, I don't know what this Queen of Wands did to piss off the gods, okay? But this Queen of Wands, they must have fucked up really bad for their dirtiest, darkest, deepest secret to come out like this. What'd you do, Queen of Wands? What'd you do to anger the gods this way? All right. Okay, so now they can't defend themselves. What is it that they can't defend? Let me guess. The paternity. Okay. The King of Cups. Who's the father? They can't defend who the daddy is, right? Who's the daddy? The Seven of Wands. They're trying really hard, though. They don't want anyone to find out. They're trying to block this from ever coming out. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that's their whole strategy. Their whole plan and strategy is around making sure this never comes to light, because if it were, they wouldn't be able to defend themselves, okay? What's that? Oh, hiding. They were hiding this the whole time. Hiding, personifying, and pretending because of their marriage. Because of their marriage. What this Queen of Wands has been hiding in their marriage. Playing pretend in their marriage. What they've been hiding is that they got knocked up by their affair and they've been pretending someone else is the father this entire time. That's what they're hiding. That's what they can't defend. Okay? Because of the Five of Pentacles, someone's husband, I feel like, was unable to have children or was unable to conceive with this person. Passion in reverse, or there was just no passion. So maybe it's not the fact that they can't conceive. Maybe it's just the fact that there was no sex life. Okay? Maybe husband and wife, there was just nothing going on. There was just no passion anymore. Okay? The flame burnt out. They weren't sleeping together. There was nothing. They just weren't being intimate at all. Maybe it's just that. Maybe somebody is not in bad health. Maybe there's just not enough passion in the bedroom. Okay? I don't know. Healing heart, freedom from a toxic relationship, okay? Or maybe someone's husband wanted to free themselves from a toxic relationship with this person, okay? Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Let's see. What's this Ace of Wands here? Death. Or it's about the fact that somebody wanted to leave them, okay? So maybe the husband in this situation wanted to leave the Queen of Wands. It looks like they were kind of over it, okay? There was no more passion. There was nothing going on here in the bedroom between these two. They wanted to free themselves from a toxic relationship with this person. They wanted to end it. They didn't want to be with them anymore, okay? So I guess the Queen of Wands just went off and got their affection somewhere else then, okay? The Two of Wands in reverse. They didn't want someone to leave. They wanted to block someone from leaving, maybe, okay? And they did something very unfair here. They did something very unfair, unjust when it comes to their money, when it comes to securing their bag, securing their money, their independence here, okay? The Ten of Swords. So this is kind of like, all right, you know, I'm not going to get rid of the baby, even though you're not the dad, but I'm not going to tell you that you're not the dad because I know that you want to leave me. So I'm going to make you think that you're the father anyways, because I want you to pay me child support for a child that's not even yours. Okay? That's kind of the train of thought here with this Queen of Wands. All right. The Six of Swords. That's what they're trying to get away with right now, okay? That's what they're trying to get away with. Their wish fulfillment of this Ten of Pentacles, this family generational wealth, their wish fulfillment, the Star, okay? Aquarius energy. Oh, getting money for a baby or having a baby. They wanted a baby, okay? And then they wanted money for the baby, all right? So this is about them being pregnant. They're hiding their affair though, okay, and the paternity of this child. But they also want money for the child. They don't want to tell the father that they're not the biological father, because this person is the father. They've been there for the child most likely since birth, and who knows how many years. So they are the father, but they're not the biological father, I feel. And this person, I guess this Queen of Wands doesn't really care about clearing up the air because they're getting child support every month. They're getting child support every month for this baby. So they don't really want to clear the air, I guess. I don't know what their intention is behind it, but it doesn't even matter because bad karma is coming for this Queen of Wands. Yeah. Bad karma for you. Okay. They're going to get bad karma for this. It's been in the making. Okay. Since the day that they did this, their bad karma has been looming over their head. This was bound to come out someday. Okay. Yeah. This is their bad karma strength. A relationship with the King of Pentacles, what they did to hold on to their relationship with the King of Pentacles. So it's not even just about the money, okay? It could be about child support, it doesn't have to be. It could also just be about their husband, okay? King of Pentacles. They wanted to hold on to this person because this person was paying for them or paying their bills or doing for them whatever they wanted, okay? It was their provider. King of Pentacles is a provider. So Queen of Wands didn't want to lose their providing husband here. They wanted to hold on to the marriage. And because of that, they didn't tell the King of Pentacles that they got pregnant while someone was not aware of their affair. Okay. The Queen of Wands, I cannot make it up. Five of Pentacles and the Emperor. The Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles. I don't know if this is about the Queen of Wands being lonely, okay? Feeling alone, feeling lonely, feeling left out, feeling like someone's going to leave them, feeling abandoned, having an affair because they're lonely. Or if this is about the Queen of Wands thinking that they can't conceive for some reason, or they're having trouble conceiving for a couple of years, so they're not on birth control while they're having an affair, and then boom, they get pregnant by someone else. It's one or the other. The father of the child, the Emperor, the father of the child. It's kind of making me feel like maybe the father of the child, or the father, okay, the King of Pentacles husband, let's call it the King of Pentacles husband in this case, okay? Maybe their health is off or something with their fertility is off. Queen of Wands thinks it's her, not on birth control, goes and has an affair, boom, gets pregnant. Or Queen of Wands is just feeling left out in the cold, feeling lonely. There's no more passion in the bedroom. Somebody's not sleeping with them, okay? So they go somewhere else and boom, who's the father? But Queen of Wands is getting exposed today because they've been hiding a secret here. All right. They've been hiding a secret, and I don't think that's okay. I don't think it's okay to lie like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Wouldn't you want to know who your biological father is? Really? The Chariot. Yeah, maybe while someone was out of town, while someone was on vacation, okay? So King of Pentacles' husband is on vacation, out of town. They're not around. And Queen of Wands is lonely, so they go and meet someone else, I guess. Okay. Yeah, Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Long time. This was a long time ago. This is like many years ago. This is a secret someone has been keeping for many, many years. Years. Okay. And somebody here is trying to hold on to the secret, or they wanted to hold on to someone else. They want to hold on to the King of Pentacles, the husband. That's what this is giving me, the Magician. So they just told, what they end up doing is they end up telling the King of Pentacles, yeah, Magician, yeah, this is your child. This is your baby. It's your baby. And they do it to hold on to the King of Pentacles, to hold on to their husband. Because they want to hold on to their marriage, but they also want to hold on to the baby, even though it's not theirs. So they're like, oh, this is your baby. It's yours. Yeah. Yeah, let me seduce them really quick so that they think that it's their baby. All right, I don't know what they thought, but okay. So what's the outcome of this now? What is the outcome of this? The outcome of this is an illusion. Okay, who's the King of Swords? The illusion of somebody not giving to someone, not receiving something from someone. They cannot get out of this, okay? They didn't want to hand something over. Somebody has been trying to create confusion and illusion. They don't want to hand something over. They don't want to hand something in. They can't get away with this. They can't get out of it because of a breakup, all right? Something about a breakup. Okay, or a divorce. A breakup, a divorce. The King of Swords. Let me guess. Let me guess who the King of Swords is. Do I get 3 guesses? I think I only need 1. I think this is the biological dad, isn't it? I have a strong feeling. Okay. The Empress. Oh, the King of Swords is the one that got her pregnant. The King of Swords is the one that actually got the Queen of Wands pregnant. Oh, there you are. Exposed. Exposed. Well, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's coming in quickly too. Their exposure is going to come in quickly now. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles, Hanged Man. A moment of enlightenment, or it has something to do with a Pisces. Okay. A moment of enlightenment here about their plan, their strategy here. The Three of Cups having to do with a group of people, a third party, okay, an affair. That while someone is on vacation. A moment of enlightenment about their strategy here. While this Queen of Wands had an affair with someone, while their husband was on vacation, okay, and was knocked up by a King of Swords, they didn't want anyone to ever find out about this. They didn't want anyone to ever look into this. They didn't ever want their secret to come out, especially not to their husband or their ex-husband here, okay? The Fool. Well, the Eight of Swords, they're feeling trapped, stuck. They don't know what to do. Their hands are tied. That's why they're planning here in the future, okay? To just switch it around, right? It's like, I'll just switch it out. I'll just pretend like King of Pentacles is a dad, even though it's the King of Swords. No one will ever know, right? No one will ever know. Except God knows. Spirit knows, okay? Someone's ancestors know. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, about how this person is so codependent, okay? Or how they would do anything for their sense of security, including lying to a man, lying to a child, lying to everyone, just to be self-serving. Just to be self-serving when it comes to their own money and stability. Okay, yeah, judgment. You're under judgment, Queen of Wands. You are under judgment, believe it, okay? This is justice. Judgment is justice, okay? There needs to be justice in this situation because This is like, what do you call something like this? Four of Wands. All right. So they're under judgment, and their judgment looks like getting exposed, okay? How that's going to happen, no idea. The truth is always going to come out. But if it's coming out like this, I know it's going to come out soon. Queen of Wands is not going to get away with that. Knight of Cups in reverse. Unrequited love, jealousy, obsession, okay? Feeling slighted. The Seven of Cups and the Six, they created an illusion about what they gave to someone here. I don't know what they gave to someone. Okay, I don't know if it's the paternity test. So did they hand in a paternity test to somewhere, but it was actually an illusion? Okay, it was actually fake or falsified or what? The Ace of Cups, they lied. They lied. They manipulated this information. They lied. That is not that person's baby. That is not that person's baby. They lied. They manipulated the information. What is that? What did they manipulate here, huh? Twin. Oh, someone's twin. A twin. Oh, don't tell me the twin got them pregnant, okay? Someone's twin, okay? Or they tried to balance this out. They tried to flip it around. Something that complements each other. I mean, look, this could even be like a situation like, let's say it's a paternity test, right? That they have to show or give someone. Let's say the Queen of Wands does have one child from the King of Pentacles, okay? But after that didn't happen, I guess. I don't know if that's what this is, okay? Like either this is like turning in a paternity test that's from a different child that would bring like 100% results, right? Like a positive result, I guess you could say. And then just pretending like it's for the child that is not this person's child, if you get what I mean. Or they just asked the real biological dad to put in the paternity test for the child, and then they pretended like the person donating the DNA was the King of Pentacles husband. I don't know, it's something like that. Trying to balance something out. This is how they try to work on something, fix something, okay? This is how they try to fix something, work something out. In their karmic relationship, okay? They wanted to work on their karmic relationship here with someone. Okay? Or someone being triggered about wanting to work something out. Yeah, this could even be like let's say the King of Pentacles finds out about their wife having an affair, right? Of course, they don't know that this affair got them pregnant, but maybe they just know about the affair. Maybe there was something here about this husband being triggered about something that they found out about the affair, like somebody wanting to work on something with the affair, or catching them, texting them or something like that. Stabbed in the back. Yeah, a betrayal. They definitely betrayed someone here. And they never wanted the truth to come to light. They thought this Queen of Wands really thought this would never come to light. This would never come out. No one would ever know that they could just rekindle this. They could just transform this, or they could use this as an opportunity to draw the husband back in. So it's kind of like being in a relationship with someone or a marriage where you know that the husband wants to leave you. They don't even really want to be there with you, okay? So you have an affair, you get knocked up, and then you think that this baby is going to rekindle the relationship. Or maybe this will then, maybe this will make them want to be with you again, or make them want to, like, pull them back in, right? Like, get someone closer again. Okay? Like, then they'll stay. Like, oh, now you'll stay with me because now we're having a baby. It's like, this is messy on all sides. I mean, just the logic in this is like messy on all different dimensions, okay? Like, how can you get pregnant by another man and then sit there and go, well, maybe I can just, maybe this will help my marriage because maybe then my husband will want to be with me and stay with me if we have this baby now. Like, what's wrong with you? Oh my God, judgment in reverse. Yeah, poor judgment. Like, really poor lack of judgment, okay? Like a really bad judgment. Like this person made a really horrible, bad decision. That's why they're under such harsh judgment right now. Because what they did was coming from a place of codependency, okay? Lack of independence, being financially dependent on someone else, or just, doing this for their sense of stability, doing it for money. Like this was just all about their money, their security, their stability, what serves them the most. Like this is so self-serving. This whole thing is so self-serving, and that's why they're under judgment. Communicating something about a death, okay? A permanent ending, yeah, maybe because somebody said that they want to leave them, okay? So it's kind of like, yeah, this husband says to them, I'm leaving you. I'm going to leave you. I want to end this. I don't want to be with you anymore, okay? Yeah, the past. And this is what they did to hold on to them. But they wanted to hold on to the husband. They wanted to hold on to them, or they wanted to hold on to something, okay? Or maybe this is even like the husband telling them, the Queen of Wands, like, get rid of it. It could be that as well. Like, I don't really want this right now. I don't even know if I want this marriage. Like, I don't know. Death is kind of giving me like, get rid of it. And the Queen of Wands is like, no, I want to hold on to it. I want to keep it, okay? The Eight of Pentacles, I want to work on the marriage. I want to be with you. Can we work on the marriage now that I'm pregnant? Okay? And this is what they're trying to get away with. This manipulation. Yeah, self-serving, manipulative. Calculated, cunning manipulation. That's what that is. The Eight of Swords, a baby trap, right? She trapped him. She trapped him with a baby. She tried trapping a husband with a baby, okay? The Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. And the whole time it's from a third party, all right? Like, what the hell? Yes, Six of Wands. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You're telling me this Queen of Wands trapped someone with a baby and it's not even theirs. And they never wanted anyone to find out about their lover, their affair. They thought no one would ever know about their affair. Well, okay. Messy. They're under judgment. They're under harsh judgment for that one. Okay, let's see. Let's see who's involved in this, okay? A Leo. An Aries. A Capricorn, August. April. And a Libra. And January. A Sagittarius and March. Okay, and then we have February at the bottom of the deck. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps, guys. Okay, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.